thought my microphone had gone bad again. Hey everyone, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. I'm Kate in Fantasyland, and this is the Bookworm. I have to read and do absolutely everything in Genshin Impact. And there's so many events that I haven't done yet. But as probably have to do every single day for quite a while from now on, I do have to go meet with Sandro. Or rather, I have to go and let Sandrone meet with other characters. I am so excited for so many of them. Oh my, there's so many things to claim. Wait, oh, I have a 10 pull. Maybe later I will pull. We'll see, we'll see. I usually pull for the standard banner only if I'm asked, because I don't really have like a specific thing I'm going for. Wait, let me see. Oh my. Okay. Let's go meet with Sandrone. That will be the first thing to do today for sure. And I think last time
Who should I invite?
Who to invite, I was and there are just so many interesting ones. So because it will be so difficult for me to choose every single time, I think I'll do the easiest thing, which is just pick the next one. I'll just do them one after another. You know, the list they've given us, that's what I'll do. So for today, it shall be Arlecchino. Oh my, hey Okro! Long time no see, yeah. I hope you've been well, and I hope you have a lovely day. Let's go meet Arlecchino. You know, Arlecchino has helped me a lot in the past. I should invite her to a tea party. Hopefully, she has the time to spare. Let's go. Um, go to the. Uh, this seems a lot more heated up than I thought it would be. Fire and ice. In the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Not cry. Get to a high vantage point in the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau to start the tea party. Go to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, place your tea table, and have Sandrone take a seat. Then prepare to enjoy some tea with Arlecchino. Interesting. I thought we were going to meet characters in their places of origin. not not at Sandrones. The last few days, let me see. Yesterday, I finished with Spyro Abyss. It was intense. Uh, on this account, I managed to reach floor 12. I got destroyed, but I reached floor 12. And on the main account, I got 34 stars, which is the highest I can get. And before that, I did Imaginarium Theater, finished Visionary for the first time last week on the main account, and I finished with the main quest on the moon. The moon is so amazing. I can't wait to return and continue with the moon things because there are many like little things left to do, and of course the exploration. So lots of things have happened recently. But unfortunately this week I have to deal with all the events that are going on, which will be very, very difficult for this challenge. Okay, go. On it. I think I'm not on the right place. Yeah, despite a lot of setbacks, it's actually a lot that happened. don't know where I'm supposed to. It's the highest. The experimental design view is so confusing. It was amazing to play through it. Like, the atmosphere is perfect for what they were supposed to create here. But oh, it's so confusing. Okay. So, invite. I need a Ronnie in the party. I am so surprised that these are visible.
Time to verify my...
It's amazing. Let's sit right in front of the boss.
Thanks for the invitation, Sandrone. This food tastes just like I remember. It really brings back memories.
I really hope that they put a little info. I know I'm a bit greedy, but I really hope they put a thing for Snezhnaya.
You're welcome. If you like, we can get together more often when I'm back in Snezhnaya. It'll be just like the old days.
Okay, so Sandrone is definitely returning to Snezhnaya, but I think we already knew that. Because she already said to us that, you know, she will remain with the Fatui, she won't give up her position as a harbinger or anything. Like, she has her own goals there.
Of course.
Speaking of Snezhnaya, how's everything going on your end?
Okay, please tell me.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa's plans have made some initial progress, but Project Stuja is proving more difficult to implement than the mayor anticipated.
Oh, by the way, have you ever thought about Project Stuja, like the name itself? When I heard it, I couldn't really recognize it as a word because I don't speak Russian, but Bulgarian is very close to Russian with many of the words that you can encounter. And aside from student meaning like code, I didn't really think of anything that this Stuja might mean. But recently, when I was watching the trailer for Snezhnaya in Japanese, they had written this as severe winter. So I do wonder if Project Stuja is actually something that is supposed to save Snezhnaya from whatever predicament they're in right now. And if that is so, then why is there such an opposition against it, according to the trailer? It's very complicated. It's probably not really complicated at all when we learn the truth, but at this point it's very murky for me. What is this supposed to be?
Then it appears we'll both be busy from now on.
Though, we should still have time to stop for a cup of tea every now and then. Or even catch a performance by the Korolievsky troupe.
Ski. Interesting. I don't know of a name Korolevsky. But Levski alone in Bulgarian is a very powerful name. Like, this is the main hero of Bulgarian history, basically. Well, you know, the more modern history. I don't want to explain the whole thing, but this is a powerful name. I've never heard of Korolevsky, though, so I don't know if it has anything remotely to do with heroes or lions. Is the case of Levski.
Is Odette still performing ballet?
Yes. Every time I see her, she seems to keep getting better.
So sorry, I saw the comment right when they started talking about Odette. A Reddit post: this project means fighting against Celestia and weaponizing the Gnosis and freezing the whole of Teyvat. It could be. It meant severe winter with the kanji they used for the Japanese version. And at least from what I have seen and heard from other people recently, apparently the Japanese one is closer to the Chinese translation, well, to the Chinese original. So it could be that Project Stuja is literally covering all of Teyvat in snow and ice in order to, increase the power of the Tsaritsa, maybe? Or something like this? To help them fight against Celestia? It would make sense. But we shall see. I don't know how something is missing for me. Maybe it's as simple as that. We'll see.
Amazing. I'd love to see her perform again when I'm back. I find it really quite fascinating. Despite learning her craft under Rosaline, their temperaments and styles couldn't be more different.
Oh, I heard about this. That Odette was a disciple of Rosaline. Very, very intriguing.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
I am definitely getting Odette.
True. Rosaline danced with a fiery passion, whereas Odette is as frosty and opaque as a block of solid ice.
She appears to be carrying a heavy burden.
I wouldn't be surprised. Did you know that when they do the ballet, what was it called? Swan Lake? The same ballerina apparently plays both Odette and Odile. So I am really, really looking forward to what they do with Odette in the story. Like, she already has the hallmarks of a character that I would absolutely love. No, would be like a defense mechanism from Celestia. Does that come from the slime theory? Because the slime makes a shield? It could be. It could be. I wouldn't be surprised if the Tsaritsa goes really, really far in order to achieve her goals. If she has lost a child because of Celestia in some way, I don't think anything would stop her.
And yet, when she performs on stage, her movements are so pure, as though her heart were free from even the tiniest of blemishes.
Or perhaps she's sealed such things away, where no one will see them.
Perhaps. In the end, isn't that what ice does? Freeze over the cracks? But she's not fragile, she's resolute. If anything, I'd say she's dangerous.
It's what ice does. Freeze over the cracks. Can you imagine the Tsaritsa being so broken after everything that has happened to her? Using her eyes to freeze over all the wounds in order to continue on with her revenge? Or maybe even a plan to bring back what she has lost? That would be so awesome. And again, Odette. That is one character I'm super excited about.
At least in that regard, she resembles Rosaline.
Because she's dangerous?
Because of her resolve.
I suppose you're right. No wonder there are rumors that she's the favorite to inherit the La Senora title.
Oh. So they are thinking of replacing Signora.
Once we get to know her better, we could invite her to our tea parties. I hope she won't refuse.
Oh my. As if that is the most important part, Sandrone.
Me too.
I am happy. Okay, I'm how happy. I'm really happy that I get to hear about Snezhnaya so early because I have Sandrone here. Again, the other half of me is like, so much is now hidden behind owning a character, and if you don't have it, you're potentially missing on something really cool.
It's important to find time to relax now and then.
Odette taking Harbinger place of Rosalind possible, apparently.
It's important to find time to relax now and then.
I think it's time for clearing up.
Very well. I'll see you in Snezhnaya.
Oh, this sounds so amazing. I can't believe we are so close to Snezhnaya. I really love these ones. They're basically mini anecdotes, but only if you have some a bit sad, but I love them. Yes, Okra, I can definitely see how it can both be awesome and just a tiny bit sad. When I started Genshin, I was really amazed just how much you can do without anything. Not even like primogems that you've earned in the game. You can play the story, you can meet characters, you do all the mini game stuff and everything. And things are slowly changing, in my opinion. Very slow, but they are. Okay, okay. Lots of things to do actually. It would be nice if I continue today with the summer event, but also I should be doing this thing. It's already been several days and I have to have time to do it on my main account as well. 20 days to go, it's surreal, Okro, don't you think so? Absolutely surreal. And I'm saying this as someone who has started playing in Fontaine. I honestly can't imagine how people who have started from the beginning feel like. Okay, let's do this. I hope it's not very long because I am so behind with this patch. Okay, let me just write it down. Final long-range sightline. Warriors from across the Vat continue to exchange techniques and refine their tactics together. Recently, skilled shooters from the Knights of Favonius, Fontaine's Maison Gardiennage, and Natlan's Flower Feather clan assembled at Lumidius Harbor for a distinctive joint exercise. Let's go! It takes 10 minutes to do in total? That is kinda good. That is actually kinda good. I really thought that this patch is going to be so easy, and it hasn't been. Sightlines and camera tricks. In Erinys Forest, Maine, talk to Chevrus. A special training ground has been set up in the southern region of Lumidius Harbor, Fontaine. So, that with Arlecchino was so awesome though. I like the one with Columbina, but Columbina's was very simple, like just the... Oh no. Never mind. The Columbina's was very simple. It was basically the same thing we've done with her, but with Sandrone, and, playing the game with tic-tac-toe. And this one actually gave us so much information about Snezhnaya. The bane of my existence. Teleportation points. I don't know how they managed to do it. No matter how much I manage to unlock between patches, between all the things I have to do for the Bookworm challenge, every single time they put the event in a place where I haven't unlocked anything. It's so amazing to do this, but I was really sad when I did the quest and it disappeared. It looks so much more interesting like this. Oh wait. A flow party, just in case.
The threads of your fate lie.
Oh my, I have to continue actually searching for beetles. I have so many beetles to find Sandrane. I think I need like 60 to finish her. Yep, 60. I have not. I have finished the Archon quests until Inazuma. I haven't done the interlude chapters in Liyue, and I have not touched in anything in Sumeru because I cannot touch Sumeru before I get Nahida. She can read people's thoughts, and if I do the quests before that, I will be losing on a ton of things for reading. So I have to wait. I do have enough Primogems to get Nahida, and I really hope she will get a rerun soon. Because the moment she re-releases, I'm getting her. It's been really tough without her. She will also be a good addition for Nefer's team, which would be nice as well. And I try to do other things. As soon as I finish the things for a patch, I try to do as much as possible for the other ones. But it takes so long. Just from the summer event, I have done very little, but on top of that, they have a whole archive here for the event. This would take me at least one full stream just to go through this, which is ridiculous. I haven't read anything yet. Yeah, there is a lot of planning going on, and I'm still failing, I think. I haven't done my calculations yet, but I am pretty sure I'm failing the challenge in many ways. This is a whole marathon challenge that more and more I think it might be impossible. Oh my, there's so many characters here. They did say that a lot of people have come. Okay, let's first unlock the teleportation. Okay, I wanted to unlock the teleportation point, but guess not. Terminal ballistics are impeccable, and the dispersion is close to the ideal. According to our assessment models here at the Maison Guardian Nage's Weapons Bureau, your weapon is very much common. Just a shame that we'd need at least 2 teams worth of manpower to deploy your musket in the field. Too complicated to use. Oh my, Chaska is so amazing. They're basically saying, oh, look at this cannon that you're using just by yourself. And she usually just uses one hand, right? To hold the strings that connect to the cannon. They would need 2 teams. Thank you for the approval, officers. Actually, I don't think the barrier to entry is... Before I had the Soul Sniper ritual staff custom made by Shonen, we agreed that the stronger the weapon, the stricter its usage standard should be. Apart from their difficulty to use, I've even considered placing a moral cognition lock. A moral cognition based lock? That's an interesting idea for weapons. But how would that even work? Oh my Okro, I don't know. I don't know how your personal life would become while I finish this challenge. That's an interesting thing to think about. That way, we can ensure they're wielded by the right people, preventing immense damage resulting from criminal theft. That's weapon theft that leads to committed times is not uncommon here in Fontaine. Well, my old friend. Fontaine's my son guardian Ash. Our feather clan and a knight of Avonius? What's going on with this little gathering of yours? Reconvening the multilateral exchange? Another joint war game? Oh, sigh. You got onto the situation immediately, traveler. In fact, the Pro sent Turena to Liwa to take part in a joint war game. That war game became the catalyst for ever more frequent exchange between the armed forces of various nations. I remember that war game. It was actually super fun. I really enjoyed trying to strategize and, well, kind of feeling spectacularly. This time around, it's the routine ballistic war game between Fontaine and Mondstadt, aimed at sharpening combatants' battlefield planning capabilities on all sides. And this time, our friends in the Knights of Favonius put word the warriors of Natlan's Flower Feather Clan have joined the war game as well. Our Feather Clan warriors are skilled at firing while in flight. They've opened the doors to a whole new world for us. I don't know. Oh, I don't know, Okro. I heard like a few days ago someone else told me that my microphone was making problems. On my end it says it's working. So I don't know what the problem is. But maybe it's getting old. It's not that new anymore. If it persists, I will try to change it or at least try to see if there is something broken or for now, let's continue. The knights must have gotten to know the Natlanese warriors during the expedition, then. Paimon should have thought of that sooner. But what's a ballistic war game, really? Paimon understands every word individually, but put them together and it gets a little confusing. Doesn't shooting just mean firing the gun and being done with it? Are bullets allowed in war games too? If had unlimited ammunition, you'd just hold down the trigger and most enemies would be no problem at all. But combat is a long drawn out process. A shooter can only carry so much ammunition, so every shot needs to land. And to land strategically. So the Knights of Favonius have developed a new type of grenade to help shooters sharpen their understanding. The principle behind it is a little complicated, so as for specifics, I will let our friend from the Knights of Favonius walk you through it. Coming! Apologies. I was buried in report organizing and hadn't even noticed the honorary knight and her little white companion. My greetings to you both. I think Hedwig was not fine last time. Hedwig appeared during the event in Mondstadt, the one with the bubble, and I think they were telling how she had gotten really, really hurt and was just recovering, I think. I'm Hedwig, member of the Knights of Favonius General Affairs Company. I'm in charge of recording proceedings for this war game and coordinating between the gunsmiths and our other allies. Speaking of which, the device for this round actually has a connection to you two. Do you remember the strange Samachero statue that once appeared in the Daupa Gorge? Vaguely long time ago that? Don't remember, doesn't matter, does it? I'm really trying to remember. I do feel like there was an event with some kind of Samachero, and I do think it was in the Daupa Gorge. But this could have been something I haven't played, and I'm just misremembering something completely different. Vaguely, long time ago that. Even I'm a bit fuzzy on Hedwig, why don't you give us the short version? Right then. I'll skip past the old legends and the scattered intel and cut to it. According to the investigation company's findings, that statue was the work of an ancient amateur, the Ladder of Broth. Turudrik had taken an unused domain and reshaped it into a place to drill his battle formations. I got so excited I choked. I'm fine. I remember the Samachero. There was a domain and you had to enter and you had to do lots of jumping and stuff, and that Samachero was coming down and trying to destroy you. Okay. The honorary knight defeated one of Chodrig's lingering shadows back then, which caused the domain to collapse, and the eyes of Pano that oversaw the formations stared out into the open. Once the support company had a sample in hand, they spent the better part of a year carefully disassembling and analyzing it. Eventually, they got the technology figured out, combined it with the design principles of Lewis overhead surveillance devices. I think it was before 6. No, actually, I don't know. It was quite a while ago, but I don't remember when it was. Also, they're learning from the Hilicheros. The Knights of Favonius are acquiring know-how and technology in terms of, preparing for a war from every possible place on the planet. From Fontaine, they said, now from the Hilicheros, from Liyue, from everywhere. And if you look at Dorman Port, those knights are equipped with guns. It's ridiculous how much they want to improve their defenses. And on top of the things that they're doing as Knights of Favonius, they also have that deal with the witches. And even without the deal, Alice would never allow anything to happen to Mondstadt because of Klee. So the only question is, what are they preparing for? And produced a kind of visualizing observation grenade, meant for long-range reconnaissance, so a shooter can gather information from position of safety. What a roundabout journey! I would never imagine that little fellow we wrapped up without much fanfare would leave behind such a mysterious treasure. The upshot is, in a wargame setting, the observation grenade lets shooters see through the eyes of the round in flight, deepening their grasp of trajectory and obstacles. So, they can practice shooting strategies geared towards different scenarios. It works on quite a few clever little angles. As for the power feather campers, our Saurian riders often have difficulty determining the effects of shots we make while riding our Kupsors. We're up in the sky after all, with our targets being far away. These observation grenades can thus help us conduct battlefield damage assessment. From I learned from the Special Patrol, by the by. A very concise concept. Sounds pretty neat. That's to be of help. Present, the people involved in the war game have completed everything our two leaders, Chaska and Bruce, have designed for them. All that's left is to complete our war game with an expanded sample. You're here, Honorary Knight. Would you like to try it out? By all means. I did notice during the Fontinelia Film Festival that you're quite a crack shot, and an inspired one too. That's perfect. I'm personally interested to see how much your marksmanship improved over the years, Traveler. And from the perspective of the war game, your lack of familiarity with the observation grenades means that you can form an excellent control group for us. Hey, Traveler, it does feel like this grenade thing has real history with us. Might as well try its effects for ourselves, huh? It should be pretty fun. Guess I'll have to step up and take this seriously. A bit of marksmanship practice is good for me too. Based on the trailer, yes. More than you can imagine, traveler.
Totally. An extra skill, right? Never know if we will run into some sort of bad guy who can only be beaten out with muskets or something.
Great. In that case, I'll prepare the venue and notify all those who have playing as targets. The rules are simple. Make as few adjustments as possible while defeating your targets efficiently. I should first say that this drill was made to be tough. Even the Special Patrol's previous marksmanship instructor, Engine, was barely able to pass. But I suspect you'll do just fine. Is she gonna shoot ice? I am really interested to see what they're going to do with that gun they're giving the traveler. Like, why? For what? Of course, there is no need to feel pressure. Sometimes shooting is not just about technique, but also about inspiration that arrives as light as feathers, and a little luck to send it off on the wind. Don't think of this as a test, but more as a relaxing game. Perhaps you'll gain something unexpected from all this. We shall see. Oh my, so much. In final long-range sightlines, travelers must fire an observation grenade to hit every target in the drill ground without touching any obstacles. After hitting a target, the observation grenade can be fired again from that target's current position in a new direction, continuing to fly in a straight line. The challenge fails if it hits an obstacle. The farther the observation grenade flies before hitting a target, the higher the score. To get a high score in the drill, plan your trajectory carefully and aim for long-range hits whenever possible. Mark targets, arranging the firing order to help plan the projectile's path. Aim at the target and select the corresponding button to mark it. Select the same button again to unmark it. You can also use the Clear All option to remove all current target marks.
People ought not
great.
be so.
Okay, let me unlock this teleportation point or I will forget about it. There we go. My anxiety was so high all the time I was doing the conversation because I was thinking about it. Oh my, even Kohi's here. He's another NPC that appears a lot in Knights of Avonius event. Okay, I have lots of NPCs to talk with, so... Okay. Let's try the game. Oh, they have already done all of them? Oh, that's great. Okay, this is the plan. I will do like 2 or 3 of them and then stop to do all the conversations because they changed the conversations. After you complete all the levels, they change the NPCs' conversations or completely remove NPCs, which is ridiculous. So, let's go. Oh my, this event is not 10 minutes for me, by the way. I think just the quest was more than 10 minutes. Event. Let's go. Assault the Unsteady Stronghold. A training ground consisting mainly of ruined walls and rubble. Stone pillars obstruct the targets, so be mindful of your firing angles. In this exercise scenario, the enemy has occupied the ruins and is attempting to turn them into a temporary stronghold. Your forces are to pursue them inside and eliminate all threats. Oh my, I will probably be very bad at this. Oh my, hi Devil, I hope you're having a lovely day. I don't have Columbina on the challenge account. Oh my, another person who really loves to tell me to pull. Columbina is a character that would actually make sense on the challenge account. It does unlock quite a few things. But I'm not sure I want to get her. I'm really thinking that maybe the best place to save for Snezhnaya and see what they'll do with characters there. This event is cringe? Why? Okay, let's try. Oh my, I'm really bad at these games, by the way. Some targets in the drill ground have not been marked by reconnaissance. Confirm shot after shooting, you'll be unable... Wait, how do I mark targets? I read it and I completely forgot about it. Can't go in. I don't get it. Let's just do it without marking them. Yeah. There we go. Oh, okay, I get it. First mark, then just click. I just clicked. Columbina? Columbina can help with talking with animals in Not Cry. There are a few that you can talk with. She has a special... I have it. I made a whole table about it. I'm really serious about this challenge. Wait, I posted it on Discord, so that's the easiest thing to find, I think. She doesn't unlock so much as other characters. She has a special conversation with Enruf, and the talking with animals, and there is also an interaction with two children in Not Cry, but both these and the animals can be done with Lauma. So that's the thing. Columbina she has a bit, but not enough. Oh, that's how I marked them. Well, too late. Try to do it as far as... Yeah, I was supposed to look for the ones that are furthest away. But I think it's too late. Is the last one. Oh, right there. Oh, he just appeared, didn't he? That was so easy. I thought this would be much more difficult. I didn't even play it correctly and I got 4 stars. Okay, I mean, I'm not complaining at all. For 600 points, 1,200 points in 1,800 points. Let's go. Okay, let's do one more and then I have to talk with everybody. It's your 8th 50-50 win? That's amazing. I finally won a 50-50 on my main account with Nicole, and I was so happy. I had lost 3 50-50s in a row before that. That's awesome. Yeah, the dialogues will take a lot of time. Okay, let's do one more and then I have to read everybody's dialogues. Maybe they will talk about Snezhnaya. They always do this. When there is an event, when there is an event, they always put a little bit of information for the next patches. Okay. New clash at the Old Theater. A training ground modeled after the ruins of an amphitheater, offering relatively open sightline. In this exercise scenario, 2 hostile forces investigating the ruins cross paths here, and combat is about to break out. Okay. After seeing how easy it is, I'm not so worried. I really never play any kind of shooter games or anything like this, so my aim is really bad. That is also the reason I don't use bow characters. I just can't. Okay, I know what to do. I will go first for this. There we go. But this guy is too close. This guy. Standard 5 stars? I don't even on the main account. I've been playing for more than 2 years already, and I still don't have one. But I am trying to get a Jean to be C6. She's currently C4, I think, and I'm going to get her from the standard selector that is going to come soon. And yeah, and then I'll need just one more, and then I'll be able to get the Stella Fortuna. This guy always has. Back to this guy. Sandrone's minions are really taking a beating today. I'm really interested to see what they'll do in Snezhnaya. That trailer took me so much off guard. That's one thing I would have never expected. Score 1,600 points, score 3,600 points. Yay! There we go. Okay, let's go talk with everybody and see if there are any clues about Snezhnaya. Even though after talking with Arlecchino today, I already got so much about Snezhnaya that I'm pretty happy. Okay, let's talk with everybody. Oh my, you also have C4 Jean even though you started much after me. I always get a different character when I lose. I have all the standard banner characters, and I think pretty much all of them come from literally losing 50-50 rather than the selector where you can choose a new character if you want to. Let's talk with everybody.
He who wishes to peer into the...
Hello there, Koch. Honorary Knight. Koch the Gumsmith greets you. May your range estimates be precise, and your ballistics ideal. They were pretty good, actually. I'm so surprised I did well on this. It has to be super easy for me to do well. You have C6 Dia, Mona Chichi, that's awesome. That definitely means you have the Stella Fortuna that you use to level up characters, right? Which ones did you choose to level up, if you managed to? I really want to get my 4 favorite characters to level 100 if possible, because I love them. Okay. And you are? I am a member of the support company, normally stationed to Dorman Port. This time I've been sent over to maintain the equipment used in the wargame. Before muskets were issued in bulk, I worked quite a bit with the cavalry company's bow and crossbow shooters in addition to the ranged company. So you could call me an old friend of Horken and Hedwig. And this time, the moment word came down about the joint wargame, Hedwig went and named me directly to lead the gunsmith team. Suits me just fine. Gives me a chance to really get a feel for the new Fontanian muskets. Yeah, I was telling you. Mondstadt Knights of Avonias now have guns in Dorman Port. Oh, you have 12 of those Stella Fortuna? Haven't you used them? I am so afraid that the moment I get my first one, I would just want to save it forever. About the other workings of the observation grenade, let me guess. You're going to ask, how does it change direction? That is a good question. Huh. The principle isn't actually that complicated. The grenade body uses a low-energy smokeless powder, so its speed isn't anything dramatic. Pair that with the adhesive devices around the observation mechanism, and on impact it sticks to the target. Then the side-mounted tracer at the rear ignites, sending out a hit confirmation signal. The remaining space in the warhead is packed with directional charges. Once it's been remotely guided to point at the next target, igniting those propellants sends it flying onward. So, in a war game, the observation grenade can perform a limited number of redirections, which fits the war game's theme perfectly. With a finite number of shots, achieve the most flawless trajectory. Okay. I don't know much about weapons, to be honest. I'll come back to chat with you in a bit. Understood. I'm here on standby anytime. Good for you, Koch. Recently, they've been adding a lot of explanations about weapons, like really technical, much more technical than what we just saw. And they lose me there. I don't understand it. Oh my Okro, thank you for joining. Can see you another time. Bye bye for now. Okay, let's talk with Hedwig. Hedwig was really hurt, if I remember correctly. I don't know if she'll talk about it, but that's my memory about her from the past event. Frankly, I never expected the honorary knight to come and join this war game as well. The setup here is quite the production. And what other work do you do? Designated scapegoat? What? Excuse me? Joking. Proof is, it's all classic clerical work. Whatever comes, I'm the one running negotiations between the knights, the Pelei Memonia, the Natlanese warriors. It cuts down on the friction costs of having too many people going back and forth. Oh my devil, you saw my NTE video? Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you liked it. I was planning to make this video a long time ago, but lots of things happened and it took so much time. But really thank you for watching it and liking it. NTE is a very fun game. I'm running out of time to play games. There's so many good ones there. Okay. Procedural matters during cooperation also fall to me to handle, and I manage the overall travel and expenses budget for the exchange team. That sounds rough. Best of luck to you then. Well, here we are meeting, aren't we? And then there is our legendary marksman, Captain Chevrus of the Special Patrol, known to put rounds within a 1 arc minute dispersion at 1,000 paces. And then there is the not evaluable by normal standards Saurian rider Chaska. Her marksmanship is so absurdly precise, it's like she's got stabilizer mechanisms built into her hands. I've played with Chaska on so many events, and her gameplay is actually pretty cool. I can't pull for her on the challenge account, and I don't think I'll be pulling for her on my main account, but she has a really fun playstyle. No matter how messy or exhausting the work gets, I'm coming out way ahead. They could pay me a negative salary and it'd still be worth it. Oh my devil, I really want to play that tabletop adventure, but I won't be able to play NT this week because I'm so behind with my challenge. Next week, on Tuesday for sure, I'm going to continue with the story. And I hope to get there. The tabletop game is such a cool idea, and I really, really want to try it out. Okay. Us, I've been finding the musket suits me rather well. After my injury, I'd given up hope of fighting with the sword again. She does mention it. I'm telling you, in the Mondstadt event, they were talking about how she got injured, and it was not a small injury. Like she was basically barely surviving kind of injury. So that's why she's interested in muskets. Because even if she recovers, she can't, you know, fight with a sword like the knights used to fight traditionally before. Interesting. As it turned out, in the war game, I borrowed Koch's musket and had a few goes at the scenarios. The results were pretty respectable. Maybe I'll be able to return to the front lines with this weaponry someday. Uh, the crowd doesn't seem all that big though. That's so rude to say. With the standards of the early technical exchange meetings, it is a serious turnout. It's a mixed deployment from the ranged, support, and general affairs companies. If our good vice captain of the 5th Company hadn't begged off with some peculiar excuse, the knight's presence alone would be enough to wipe out a sizable monster outfit. Wait. Isn't that Lochen? Did Lochen skip work again? To say nothing of the Fontaine captain and the Natlanese Saurian riders we've got here as well. It is a sizable turnout, I guess. Wait, I think the other option was absolutely the same. Best of luck to you. Yeah, okay, never mind. It's very difficult when they put the same options. I mean, the same conversation with different options. And then I have to check everything. Don't let me keep you. I'll be off. You're the busy one. And being so polite to me, I'm flattered. I have to, Hedwig. I have to so I can read everything. Okay, let's leave the most interesting ones for last. And talk with these two. I wonder if they'll say something about Snezhnaya after all. Maybe with the next event, actually. Really not going to play another round, instructor. I've already got my best score on the board. So, I'm getting a bit too old for this. Up against this fancy new war game, the most I can do is scrape by with a passing grade. I doubt it. Isn't this the Melusine that is kinda good at everything? I know there was one that was like this. And the other Melusines were talking about her. Bit jealously. But I don't remember if it was this one. There's so many characters. Wait, the next event is a dancing event? Oh no. It's the rhythm event, isn't it? Oh my, I'm so bad at that one. So bad at it. Okay, that's a problem for another day. Oh, and if it's a dancing event, I wonder if... Wait. If we're getting Codette, maybe a dancing event will have some information about her. We shall see. But the passing grade is 60% of Captain Chevreau's score. Outside of you, everybody else flunked. So where is the too old coming from? Keep listening. Don't shoot now, I'll never see you holding a musket again. Didn't even feel it coming. How did the time go by so quickly? Oh, my sob sniff. I don't know if I should cry on stream. What are you crying for, kiddo? I'm just tiring. It's not like we'll never see each other again. You want to see me? Easy enough. Pick a place, treat me to dinner once a week. Yes. Not just buttered fidalga. You can pick the hot or the poor for all I care. This became so weird all of a sudden. But maybe not every week. How about once a month? Whatever you arrange, I can take. Oh my, she just scored free lunches every month for doing nothing in in the most expensive restaurant if she so desires. But seriously though, from now on, all the new recruits we've got are yours. Keep a good eye on Marine and Roxanne. Make sure they don't lose themselves in the work. And don't let the recruits come up short of where you were back in the day. The moment any of them slacks off, give them a swift kick in the rear. I will. A swift kick in the rear. Good. My sisters are calling me down to Natlan for a vacation. I might be out of Fontaine for a couple of months. And when I'm back from vacation, I'm coming to inspect your results. I won't let you down, instructor. Oh my, that was a really unique conversation. Okay, let's go with the real ones. Chevros. Oh my, they have so much to... Oh wait. Wait. We didn't finish. If I say the other thing, maybe leave them to chat alone. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Never mind. Okay, let's go. How is it, Traveler? Making every shot count? Sort of. Though I don't exactly use guns. For now. Other skill is another choice you can make. Who knows? You might find yourself in a future situation where your usual combat skills are restricted. When that time comes, the option of using a musket at range will be open to you. Makes sense. Mind if I ask you for advice more often then? Hardly. There is no need to call it advice. We'd just be sharing our experiences. Rena described your previous shooting from me. From where I'm standing, you could well have the potential to become the best shot in Teyvat, and even set new long-range records. Of course, live combat situations, urban settings, and target shooting challenges have their own unique features. Use the musket in your hands a few more times, and I'm sure you'll uncover its secrets. So, the only thing that will reveal is that we're basically using a gun in the next patch. Oh, this was the same. I forgot that she basically answered that question. How are we getting on with our Natlanese friends, by the by? Oh, well then, permit me to be frank. I suspect that if we wanted to recruit Miss Chaska, her base annual salary would come up to 60 million mora. Sorry? How much? Are my ears failing me? That's a lot of mora. Nope, that's the right figure. From the Maison Gardiennage's experience, building a piece of weaponry capable of matching her mobility and firepower would be likely hundreds of billions of mora in budget, several thousand engineers spread across multiple institutions, and over a decade of technical breakthrough, R&D and testing, and it still might not succeed. That is the most glazed Chaska has ever been. You can't say anything. Right? Look at this. It's not at all hyperbole to call her and her soul sniper a Mora vote that flies. When I watch her engaging targets, I find myself automatically converting each shot she takes into the cost of an equivalent musket round and cannon round. Oh my, that is the most glazed Chaska in the whole world of Chaskas. Oh my. From a cost effectiveness standpoint, putting her on payroll at the salary we'd offer would be a steal. The figures are favorable enough to leave even the most cynical merchant in awe. This seems like it's gone well beyond the question of Mora. And she's got her duties at the Flower Feather clan, you know. I understand. Also holder of an Atlanese ancient name. That makes her one of the most important figures across all of Natlan. Which is why I can really only express this. I'll think of other approaches, borrowing Miss Chaska's strength whenever possible, so the Special Patrol's capabilities can develop in a more well-rounded direction. They really like Chaska. I think the other options were basically the same, right? Yeah, he says the same thing. I did not expect Chaska glazing so much today. She has a very fun combat. I'll give her that. I've loved playing with her every single event they've given her to us. Wow. Got any topics that aren't about work, Chevreuse? Good question. I think Miss Chaska would be well suited to starring in a crime film, and absolutely in the leading role. More Chaska glazing. Chevreuse is literally smitten with Chaska. A paranormal adventure with a thriller edge to it would also be fitting. Investigating ruins, unearthing ancient powers, working around mysterious factions. Next time I see Director Xavier, I'll mention the idea to him in passing. Sure. Let me go look around some more. Don't be impatient. Feel out the workings of the musket carefully. Observe the tracer trajectories and the hit confirmation signals. That flash of inspiration will find you sooner or later. She's absolutely smitten. Well, last but definitely not least, especially with that glazing, Chaska. Oh, again at last, traveler. How have things been with you lately? Thanks for asking. How's it been for you in Fontaine? Honestly, some good and some bad. Let's get the bad out of the way first. As I was crossing some open water on my soul sniper, I drifted a bit too close to the shooting range. The special patrol mistook me for an airborne target and let off 2 volleys in my direction. Oh no. Luckily, I was moving fast enough that they couldn't lead the shots properly. Not a single round connected, and Captain Chevreuse arrived in time to call a halt to things. Talk about rough luck. As long as there were no misunderstandings or friction. Well, only good things followed after that. I took a few easy turns through the city, taking my time to admire all the exquisite man-made architecture, the elaborate machines and ornaments, and the beautifully intricate clothes. I'd been a little worried beforehand. Port of Fontaine is a fortress walled in by stone. Wondered whether the limited sidelines might feel oppressive. As it turned out, the experience was just the opposite of life in the Flower Feather clan. Being surrounded by towering buildings gave me somehow a strange and pleasant sense of safety. Once the war game's over, I'd like to take a couple more turns through the city. I bet that Chevreuse will be very happy with that. To have Chaska stay in Fontaine for a bit longer. I think the other option is the same, right? Yeah, okay, never mind. Let's see what else. First, what it's been like working with the Special Patrol. Well, above expectations, and not just by a little bit. Their discipline is remarkable. Although I can already imagine some of the tribal warriors finding them too rigid, too tied up by rules to fight freely. After training new recruits whose baseline skills were all over the map, I gradually came to understand. When individuals don't have overwhelming personal strength, cooperation and discipline are the last guarantee of stable combat power. So, I've had a thought. Though it might not be one I can act on. bringing Captain Chevreuse back to Natlan with me and getting her to throw in with the Flower Feather Clan's warriors. Oh, they both like each other very much. The moral question would be tricky naturally. Fontaine's wages and cost of living are both on the higher end. But I'd find a way to put together an offer she'd be happy with, beyond just Mora. If Chaska just works for the Fontainians, trains them with them or whatever for like 1 week, I bet that Chevreuse will be more than happy to go to Natlan. She was prepared to give her 60 million Mora for a year working at the Maison Gardiennage. You think the Special Patrol is stronger than the Saurian Riders? I figured you'd consider the warriors stronger. No, this isn't about who's stronger or weaker. The point is to make up for what we lack with what they have. I am proud of the Flower Feather Clan's warriors, and I've never doubted the Saurian Riders' ability to take down any monster. But it's precisely because I know and trust them that I'm clear on our weak spots. Every battle we inevitably take a certain amount of casualties. In the past, we've held together as tribes, each warrior doing their part in battle, our coordination looking decent enough on the surface. When it comes to bringing together the process of responding to losses, training efficiently, and replenishing combat strength, making warrior teams more resilient, our friends in Fontaine clearly have a wealth of experience worth studying in depth, so we can grow stronger ourselves. I think I see what you mean. Not quite following, please go. Managing teams, designing training programs, giving precise command. In these areas, Captain Chevreuse must be one of Fontaine's foremost experts, no? Her professional skills to a warrior pursuing collective strength are like a slab of meat sizzling on the open coast to a starving soul. Oh my, and she glazes Chevreuse back. I can't believe we get to see two characters become such, basically best buddies, or just the admiration is through the roof. I don't know how to explain it. In such a short period of time. She really is essential to Fontaine. You could absolutely you could absolutely call her one of its key figures. Shame then. Fontaine clearly won't let her go. Poaching from an allied force isn't exactly something a proper warrior of the tribe should be doing. Just take it as a not so appropriate joke on my part. They both want to go to each other's places. That's so cute. I think the other options would give the same answer, right? Already read this. The only thing that could be different is not quite following. No, it's the same. Okay, never mind. Okay. Last part. Oh good, I'll catch up with you again later. As ever then, always run off your feet. Okay, so they didn't really give any information other than the fact that, well, we already know we're going to use a gun for something in Snezhnaya. But I bet that there will be more conversations when I finish with all the minigames. Which brings us to, well, actually playing the event. Okay. Mountain standoff. Oh my, that was so much reading. My voice got destroyed. A mountainous training ground with uneven terrain. Its complex elevation changes present a new challenge when planning shot trajectory. But with enough mastery, that challenge can be turned into an advantage that vexes the enemy, allowing a small force of elite troops to delay an enemy force many times its size. Let's go. I'm not so worried about this event anymore. What are those circles? New. One time, ideal trajectory rings appear in the drill ground. Pass the observation grenade through them and hit your targets to earn a large number of points. Multiple firing positions are available in the drill ground. Follow the arrow indicators to move between them. Get a full view of the area and plan the most efficient firing strategy. I didn't plan before. I don't think I need to plan. Right? Want to use those things? Neither of those firing. neither of those firing positions was perfect for. Okay, let me see. Oh, wait, I can. Oh, this guy. Oh, he went out. No, please return. Guy would have been so perfect. He was far. It was going to get through this. And now he's on the complete side. Oh, he's coming back. Okay, I'm going to wait for him. There is no time limit. Come on, little guy. Come here. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Okay. Question is, I can go this guy, and then I'll use that. Oh, this one is even better. Oh, I can see it. One there. I think this. No, I really wanted to use that. Guess on the last one I'll be able to. Yeah. Go. I can't believe this is actually so easy. Here we go. Perfect score. He always 4,800 points. Okay, breakthrough at the Valley Pass. Valleys are classic examples of terrain that is easy to defend and difficult to attack. Even in an age where long-range weapons are widespread, conducting an effective operation to seize such passes with minimal losses remain one of the most important training subjects for forces of all sides. It should be easy. Oh my, every single time I have ever thought that something is way too easy, I immediately get corrected. I really hope I won't have to eat my words this time as well. But there is a guy with a shield there. Some targets deploy shields that can block the observation grenade, making the shot ineffective. Plan your trajectory carefully and aim around the shield to hit the target. Okay. Two of those circles right there. One guy with a shield. I think I shouldn't go for this one because I need to use those circles twice. Better go for this one. One is even farther. There. And now I can go after this one. well. Scaring me. I don't know. I think that shield is facing the other way, right? So theoretically, I should be able to do this. Yeah. Oh my, I really wasn't sure if that was going to be fine or not. Yay! This is the first time I'm good at something with shooting. Okay. Let's go. Just 2 more levels left. Every single time they put different ones, so I have to read them. For 2,800, 3,800 points, and 4,800. And now, retake the strong point. An exercise based on a worst case scenario. A camp anchoring your battle line has been captured by enemy forces, and you must regroup for an offensive to retake the entire area. Barracks at varying distances, towering watchtowers, and roving patrols have all become factors that must be carefully analyzed. I haven't been doing any analyzing whatsoever or planning. Just whatever feels the best. Wait, these guys are moving. Okay. Hint. I can. Here we go. Question is. No! Oh, that was so close! Okay, what do I do from now? Did I? Okay, I'll have to do this guy, because there was just no other option. Now I can do this guy through the circle. Yeah. Fortunately, I'm missing this one, but what can you do? Okay, last one. Oh, these things. 1,200 points, score 3,000 points, score 4,600 points. There we go. And last and not least, maybe. Oh, this is in the Spina di Rosula thing. This thing. Hunt through the shadowed town. An exercise scenario themed around a desperate situation. Your forces have suffered heavy losses and been scattered completely. With only small detachments remaining, you must operate at night, sow chaos in an enemy-controlled town, take down as many targets as possible, and turn the area into a sink for enemy reinforcements, creating an opportunity for your allies to turn the tide. Let's go. The little dog running around. Okay. Start with- Oh, I have to go after the dog as well? Oh, that's so sad. This one would have been perfect if it didn't have a shield, actually. Okay. I return. No, no, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Question is, I know that this will be from a very close range, but there is no other way to go after this shield guy, is there? It's not perfect, but what can I do? And from here, I can go after the dog when it goes all the way down. That will be the furthest, right? Poor little doggo, I already feel bad that I have to do this. I'm sorry. Oh my, they even did the animation for it. Wait, there is... Oh, there is one there. Be the last one. Wait, no, it's not the last one. Oh. No, I botched it. Never mind. It's still 3 stars. They made this super easy. If they hadn't, I wouldn't have it. Okay. Perfect. For 2,200 points, 3,400 points, and 4,300 points. Oh, and we get the new thing. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Oh, they're going to talk. Yeah. Okay. Let me just see. Pause. So we have a deal. Oh, did they agree to go to each other's nations to train? We have a deal. Deal? What deal? Did Paimon miss something important? The formal phrasing would be confirming the signature on a memorandum. The joint training memorandum on improving shooter effectiveness. On reflection, recruiting Miss Chaska to the Special Patrol would mean calculable loss of talent for her homeland of Natlan. Not the wisest move. Special Patrol's clockwork stable functioning would be unimaginable without Captain Chevreus's daily command and coordination. Without her, Fontaine would run into no shortage of trouble. They have recruited each other to spend a bit of time with the others' soldiers. To achieve our objective, we need an unprecedented form of cooperation. What is this astonishing telepathy going on? The two experts' minds have lined up. They found a plan that works for both of them. In short, after consulting with Captain Chevreuse, we've decided to long-term study exchange of representatives within 3 months. This plan can strengthen cooperation between the Special Patrol, the Flower Feather Clan, and the Knights of Favonius, while keeping the burden as low as possible. The literal sense of those words? You send people back and forth. Flower Feather Clan warriors stay in Fontaine for a stretch, and Special Patrol fighters head off to Natlan? Exactly. So, in practice, it's not as simple as just letting people from each side go live in the other country. Selection of the representative, the lodging, the daily curriculum, the simulation training and life drifts, the budget arrangement. Every detail needs systematic planning. And will be focused on the weak spots, addressing each with its own specific remedy. For instance, the Natlanese warriors don't pay much attention to formation theory, and the Fontanian shooters have almost no live experience with movement against movement marksmanship. So, we'll have the Natlanese warriors work in disciplined squad level units, and we'll have the Cuckosaurs grab the Special Patrol shooters by the shoulders, fly them low, and have them shoot at intercepting targets. Sure. I would like to see this. That sounds way too strict. If you can actually pull it off, the results would be tremendous. Targeted training of weak points is the most effective method after all. Many of the planned courses also rely on excellent equipment from our Mondstadt allies. Representatives from the Knights of Favonius are essential, and any results from the program should be shared with them. Captain Chevreuse, that's most thoughtful of you. Once again, our thanks for your generous offer. In this drill, the observation grenades and the suite of equipment all performed normally. We will continue regular deliveries for the existing procurement contract. As for sending representatives for study, please let me convey this back to our headquarters, so that the officers can issue a formal reply. I'll provide you with a formal written documentation. I'll be waiting for good news from you. And to close, the topic should return to our ballistic wargame. Captain Chevreuse is uncommonly pleased with this round's results after all. Yes, your remarkable control group performance to compare against, Traveler. Our final piece of the puzzle is in place. Drill has produced a wealth of ballistic planning thinking samples, covering shooters of every skill level, enough to substantially improve the original musket marksmanship textbooks and even the instructor manuals for shooter training. Efficiency could be raised several fold. Feel free to call me in for the next wargame. I'd be glad to take part in another exercise like this one. Just what I was waiting to. Rest assured, I'll send you a letter the moment the time comes. With the marksmanship talent you're showing, you ought to be sitting on the test setter's side on the table next time. Helping our friends in Mondstadt, Fontaine, and Natlan all get stronger is the best feeling there is. If one day Paimon hears that the books we helped to put together produced an amazing warrior, and that warrior drove off the monsters with a few quick shots, keeping everybody safe, that feeling would be just as good as scaring the bad guys off ourselves. Proud and grounded all at once. Oh my, hi Aya! I hope you're having a lovely day. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you've been well. I am just finishing with this event. Oh my, there was so much reading for a tiny event. Oh no, I'm not pulling for Raiden. Raiden doesn't unlock anything special for the Bookworm challenge, and I am not pulling her on my main account either. Okay, last conversations with everybody. And also, I'm going to take this later. Oh my, there has been so much reading today. Okay. Please give me at least some information that's cool from the NPCs. Oh my, good luck with all your studies, Aya. I hope everything goes perfect. Okay, let's talk with these guys again. I already talked with everybody before I finished with the mini games, but now they have changed. For sure. There we go. Almost done for the day. Fancy a couple of drinks at the Rusty Rudder over there? Drinks? You'd be paying out of your own pocket then. I am not approving a single mora for it. Excuse me, what? The Tori is going to be playable? Who says that? I have not heard anything like this. But I thought he was destroyed. I think you just blew my mind. I need actual proper information about this. I've not heard anything about this. Are there really rumors about this? No, we destroyed him. I can't believe this. He's not gone? After all this time? My mind is completely blown. No. But in my opinion, he can't be redeemable. Like everything that he has done. The effects that probably we still don't even know about. Who knows how many experiments have just been left to rot all around Teyvat. Oh my, hi Sylvie, I hope you're having a lovely day. He definitely isn't easy to deal with. Oh my. I don't know how they're going to succeed with this. I know that many people like Dottore, okay? I know that many people would be very happy about this. However, for me, Dottore is like the perfect villain. And to see him as a playable character, they have to do something extraordinary, in my opinion. I really, really like Dottore as a villain, and I was really relieved when we finally saw him getting pulled by his own segments down. That was the perfect ending. I don't even know how to process all of this. Oh my. Let's see. Let's see what they will cook. They have to do something extraordinary for this to work properly. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see what these two are talking about. Oh my, this seems like such an irrelevant thing now that I've heard about Dottore. Oh good. We'll cover it ourselves and bring a few good bottles back to Horken, Ursula, and Gunther. Oh, and Captain Kaya and Grandmaster too. Count me out regardless. I've got to organize the records from this wargame properly, and the ranged company has to leave someone behind to help me. And there is the Special Patrol's written documentation for the Grandmaster, the study exchange plan. We've gone and made another fine start to something without even meaning to. Hedwig is so responsible. Poor Garo, just working with all those people wanting to drink all the time. Capitano playable would be awesome. If they make Capitano playable, I'll get him on the main account. I don't see how they would dissuade me from that. He's just an amazing character. Yeah. We have to cope a lot for Capitano. A lot. Why am I doing this actually? Wait. Here there's so many talking with each other. Anna and Rose. Aska. Okay. Captain, were you serious about what you just said? Keep listening. I'll have to be carried through the air by a Bookworm too? That's right. And now have to practice handling the musket up there? Shooting at ground targets at high speed? That's right. Then, is there a race involved? Asking the real questions here. There is. I mean... oh my, I wouldn't accept it. If I were into Rena's place, I wouldn't want to be grabbed by the shoulders by a Kukusaur just for a race. Oh my, Sylvie. Capitano is amazing. Capitano is truly amazing. Honestly, even without a raise, I'd be in. Money's never the issue. Dignity of a special patrol officer is. Then why did you talk about money to Rena? If the Flower Feather Clan's Saurian riders can do it, I'm not about to admit defeat. Honestly, I knew you'd accept even without the... Honestly, you'd accept even without the race. I don't want to shortchange anyone on the team. So, beyond the race, there will be a series of supplementary insurance arrangements and stipends as well. Make sure you've got stamina to handle harsher combat conditions. I'll be adding targeted physical conditioning as well. Let's start with a 100,000 pace weighted run. I will run. I will run my best. Angling in midair really does take it out of you, doesn't it? So, for this 100,000 pace run, I'll carry 50 units of weight. I was going to save 35 units. But since you're volunteering 50, then Letelier can run the same standard. We'll see whether the others can take it after that. Oh no. Oh no. Turena, I think she's pushing herself just a bit too much. And I don't think that if Chevrus is going to put the same standards on everyone else, other people would like Turena at all. Last but not least, Tasca. As for the candidates we'll send to Fontaine for the long-term exchange, my top picks are Junan and Inkanak. Two of them coming together should work out quite well. Oh, that's all she says? She was prepared for so much more. Well, there we go. The whole event is completed. I have finished Sandrone's event quest. Where is it? Fontinelia film is completed. I have not finished with the aquarium because that's very long. But I have already done for today Sandrone's meeting. I did Arlecchino and it was awesome. Absolutely amazing. And I've decided that I would do them one by one, like in the order that they've given us. So I don't have to choose. I really hate choosing, so yeah. They talked a lot about Odette. Oh wait, I didn't read this. Fire and Ice. Odette and Rosalind. How nostalgic. I should make an effort to look for after Odette when I'm in Snezhnaya. Much as I can. They were talking... this will be a spoiler. If you haven't done this with Arlecchino. They were talking about Odette actually becoming a harbinger, taking up La Signora as the name of the harbinger, because she was training with Signora before. It was an amazing little anecdote. Speaking of anecdotes, I don't have any. Okay. In that case... I have very little time. Okay, let's take a short trip to the festival. Because that festival is going to have a lot of things going on. I have to get going. Wait. Collect 15 different collectibles in Operation Deep Dive Treasure. Okay. Cool. Wait, I thought these were games. They're just the collections? Each bus level. Okay. Oh, is the only mini game actually the collection of fish? Oh, what is it? And I'll tell you. Tell me about it and we'll see. I have already done Columbina and Arlecchino with the anecdotes that she unlocks. Or world quests or whatever they are supposed to be. Okay. Let's see. What can I do? Yeah. Your legend. Oh, they're different ones. Increases the number of items you can sell at once to 4. Yeah, let's do this. It's in Alan's house? Okay, let's go to Alan's house. Was... Where was it? I don't remember where Alan's house was. Wasn't it up there? Be able to... Berry origin. Is the berry... Oh, this is Leafy. Completely wrong area. Oh, it was here. It was here. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course you can join Aya. That would be easier because I don't remember where this thing was. It has to be here. Somewhere here there was like a small cave. Not the one that goes for the quest with Marianne, but above it. Know this because I accidentally started that quest last time when I had to come here. It was the whole thing. Huh? Not there? It is not here? Then you have to join Aya because I don't know where Alan's house is then. Aya, I hope you're Mew. Oh my, everyone is changing their names in Genshin and I have no idea who everyone is anymore. Some people very generously just keep the same name, which helps me a lot. But yeah. Okay. You sure it's here? Know where I'm going, but collecting these. Doing the Narcissan Croix. That will be a whole stream someday. Oh, here. Okay. Oh, that was the grave, wasn't it? The place with near the Narcissan Kreuz? It's the one with Alan's grave, right? Oh my, there was an icon about the hidden dwelling. Oh my, Sylvie, of course you can join me if you're in the American server. Yeah. Please copy this if you want to join me. Sorry, I will go there and if you need to see it again, I will open it again. There were 2 places, right, that we visited underground. Oh, underwater. Wait, can I... I was able to teleport from the beginning. Oh, I'm sorry, Sylvie. Yeah, if you're on the American server, anyone who joins on chat, I let them join as much as they want. But yeah, unfortunately, not European one. This was not here last time. Polonia? You wanted to show Polonia? Polonia was not here during the quest, was she? She was not. She was not. That is both so amazing that they have Polonia here, but also so sad that it's basically just a husk, right? I didn't know that. I didn't. Oh my, thank you. You hear me later, but thank you for showing me. I did not know about this. I wonder if she will be able to make Polonia move again one day. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you, Aya, really. I think I looked around during the quest everywhere and I'm absolutely sure it was empty. This is awesome. Can't interact with it though, can we? The scenes with Polonia were amazing in the main story in Not Cry. I really love them. Anything else that I've missed here? I know that if you come back, you can play that game again. But I think I've seen everything else. Oh my, thank you, Aya. Thank you so much. This was really an awesome thing. I don't know what to send. I'm really bad at sending those emojis. Okay. Let's return then to the event just for a second because I'm almost out of time. But I do want to do at least a tiny bit. So tomorrow I will lock in tomorrow and I will try to finish as much as possible from the summer event. By the way, I know that in this patch there are amazing things. You know, the moon, the summer event with, you know, the aquarium with Sandrone's quest, and Sandrone herself with her anecdotes. Everything is amazing. I love it. But really, I really miss having a summer map and a big summer event like Simulanka. I came for Simulanka. I started in Fontaine. I mean, I came when Simulanka was coming as a summer event, as the first summer event I was going to do. And I was so impressed by it. And then they decided to stop doing them. Oh my, I get it, Aya. Please don't worry. I only put things on chat because what you hear on stream is just a bit later in time. So I just wanted to thank you as fast as I could. Okay. Mina seems to have something to tell us. Oh, let's do this one. Let's do this one. I don't have much time, so this would be a perfect thing. Okay. I am really happy that they've at least put many characters to come and do stuff with us. That at least is super cute. Something's wrong with the water. In the court of Fontaine region, Fontaine, talk to Fremine. Fremine seems to have something to tell us. Let's go. Fremine... Fremine is so... Like, I understand how he feels when there are a lot of people around us. I am not good when there are many people around me. And maybe I do want that little casket of his.
Traveler, Paimon, It's been such a long time.
Why does he already look so tired?
Fremini! Why are you wearing your diving helmet?
Have you just come out of the water?
Mm-hmm. Things down there have been a bit hectic lately.
Yeah, with those fish that really want to go after you. Oh my, the boss was actually a bit difficult. And it was just the first boss of those fish.
There are so many more divers right now, all in a frenzy to salvage sunken cargo. All I can do is try my best to lend a hand.
He meant the people. I should have known. I should have known. Yeah. Poor Fremine.
The sooner we finish cleaning up, the sooner these extra divers can go back to their day jobs, and the sooner the seas can go back to their usual peace and quiet.
I see. It must be really hard for you to adapt to all the commotion, huh?
Fremine is awesome. I have him on the challenge account and I will probably have to build him sooner or later, at least for the lore. Like the normal lore that a character unlocks, like the descriptions and chats and everything.
Thanks for your concern, Paimon. It's not all that bad, though. I've actually made a few extra finds. Things like unclaimed jewelry and antiques.
Oh my, it would have been so awesome if they made Fremine like with stellar buffs. Why didn't they? He would have been the perfect character. Wouldn't he?
Father said that if I salvage any pretty or valuable things, I should bring them here. She said you'd be able to find a use for them.
Huh. Arlecchino sure is thoughtful. If you've got any pretty-looking ornaments that nobody wants anymore, we could use them to decorate the aquarium. Or even better, why don't we go salvaging with you?
Are you sure? I wouldn't want to waste your precious time.
Don't you worry about that. You already said we can keep any ownerless goodies you find. But how can we let you do all the work yourself? Taking the fruits of someone else's labor while we sit here twiddling our thumbs doesn't sit well with Paimon.
Besides, finding things yourself is half the fun. We like hunting for underwater treasure too, I do.
In that case, I'll share everything the other divers have told me. Hopefully, that'll help narrow down your search.
He's so helpful and nice. Sylvie, you love Arlecchino. Arlecchino is super cool. And now she's a moon goddess, in a way as well.
If you find anything that takes your fancy, feel free to make good use of it. However, some things are wanted by their owners, so if you find one of those, you'll need to return it.
I would guess so.
Understood?
Please stay safe and don't stray into unfamiliar waters. If you run into danger, make sure to surface as quickly as it's safe to do so.
I do kind of forget about the timer very often. But the timer is not such a big problem. It actually gives you quite a lot of time to complete everything. Okay. I think I'll have to continue from tomorrow. Today, the mini event with the shooting thing was just too long with the conversations. So I didn't have time for this one. Arlecchino is a bit difficult to use. I don't have her on any of my accounts, but I did play with her on Imaginarium Theater this time. And it's a bit difficult for me to use her. I think with everyone's suggestions and hints, I finally understood a bit how to use her, but oh my, I'm not good.
Add Astra.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, it's the perfect time to stop the stream, actually.
Add Astra.
Okay.
Thank you for complete.
Tomorrow, I'm going to continue with the summer event. So many things to do there. So many. Oh, complete commission. Commission's requirements: submit 1 piano bench. Looks like there's some valuable and unusual lost items underwater. Some of them might even have owners waiting to reclaim them. That is so. Okay, this is where I'll start tomorrow. And tomorrow will be aquarium time. So, thank you everyone so much for watching today. And I hope to see you another day. Bye bye for now.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. Barbara, the cathedral of your engine. Haven't you heard?